guys, I received this in the mail the other day and they asked me if I would do a review on it. So let's open this thing up, see what's in here. So this is a tape measure from Inkerma. I hope I pronounced that right. It comes with a nice little user's manual, and it comes in several languages. You get batteries for it. You get, this is a little lanyard or strap to kind of help, hang on to it. It's a laser tape measure. Now I know there's a lot of different ways to use this thing, but let's see if we can figure out what they are. Okay, here's where you put in your batteries. Be sure to put them in with the polarity in the correct direction. It shows you here a minus for the minus end to be up, here the plus, so you can't really put them in backwards. You can, but you should. Push that down, push it forward, then you're good to go. To turn it on, hit that one short time. This is your mode. I don't know, it's pretty small, so you probably can't see in there. This is your mode. That is in inches, that's in feet, and this is in millimeters. And if you want to turn the unit off, press and hold. And it's just that simple. Now let me show you how it measures. Up here is where this little, for the lack of a better word, we'll call it a lanyard. It goes in here. I don't want it on there, so I'm not going to put it in, but this is where you would put it. Okay, so you have your tape on here. When you pull it out, it stays where the length that you pull it to. It's also measured in feet. It's also measured in millimeters, and it also is measured in inches. So it's the same thing. I like the color of the tape. It's very legible, and you can see it very well. If you want to retract your tape, just push the button, and there you have it. Now we're using the laser here on a short distance. We'll turn it on, one short press. We choose your mode, which you want it in inches. It's in inches, and like I said, I don't know if you can see that or not, it's so small. Here's the laser. It's on the box. You can see it here, the little red dot. So that should have measured it. That measured 12 inches and 1/4. You can see that? Now we will do it again. Now let me also point out too that the distance from the back to this box right here is what was recorded. So from the back of the tape to the box was 12 inches. And that's only that way when you measure with the laser. If you measure with this, the tape, you let's say it's a foot, then you add 3 inches to it. So let's see how this goes. That is, well, it says 15 inches. 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's true. There we go. That's pretty accurate. I wanted to show you what I meant in measuring inside a drawer. Now, I've got it set on inches. So we turn it on. It measures 14 3/16. So let's measure. and 3/16. So that's what I mean by measuring inside the drawer or inside any box. You can put this right up against the back of your drawer or box, whatever the case may be, and it gives you an accurate measure. It's pretty amazing. See, 15 inches, and we measured it right here from 12. That's 12 inches right there, 1 foot. We added 3 inches to this, and when you use to make it 15 inches, and then when we use the laser, it measured exactly 15 inches. So what more could you ask for? That's pretty accurate. Now we'll try it. We'll go outside and try it on the wall. Well, let me show you too. Okay, so remember I told you the top line was the previous reading, and the bottom line is the current reading. So I just measured the drawer in both directions from side to side. The top one is the longest length, 14 3/16. The bottom, the shortest, 13 3/8. So, and that's pretty darn accurate. Another thing I wanted to point out, which is a kind of a danger for people using this, although it's a small little laser, this thing could be damaging to your eyes. So when you're using it, be sure you don't point it to anyone else's eyes or your own, or even one of your pets, because you can damage your eye with this. Let's take a little closer look to this thing. No, I like this little guy. The screen on here is very small. I apologize that you guys really can't read it on there. A shop can never have too many tape measures. I think I've probably got 15 or 20 scattered around here. I'm probably not going to have that many uses for the laser, but the one thing that I have noticed that is perfect for is measuring the inside of a drawer. Because if you measure, like I showed you earlier, if you measure from here, you have to measure from the back of here. And this sits right inside the drawer. So you can get your full measurement within a 1/16 of an inch at least. You got your 3 measurements either way. You've got millimeter, you've got inches, you've got feet. Now, I took it outside. The one thing that I did notice was I kept losing the little red dot. It just got washed up in everything. If I had a direct shot at what I was looking at, I might could find it, but mostly it got washed out. I did measure up to about 66 feet. And on here it says 130. And I don't doubt that. If you're in a building where you can kind of control what you're doing and you can see the dot, you can probably do a lot better. But outside, I didn't have good luck with it. But on the inside here, I measured to the back of my wall, which from here is 30 feet. I could see it very clear, very plain, and it's accurate. So let's do a little short recap here. It measures up to 16 feet with the tape. Here it says 130 feet with the laser. And I don't doubt that, except, like I said, it kept getting washed out outside, and I only got up to 66 feet. And if I tried to go over that, I got an error. So I can't say that it would go up to 130. So I don't know that for sure. In a building, perhaps you could get an accurate reading from that, but outside I could not. It's just a great idea to have the laser if you need it. The one thing that really impresses me is the fact that you can measure from here to here, and I showed you that on the 15 inches, and it was dead on. So in a drawer or a box or anything that you're trying to get the inside measurements on, this is perfect for that. It'd make a great gift for dad, for grandpa, yourself. You could use this as an extra. I recommend this thing. Tell me what you think about it. Is this something that you would want or something that you could use? Like I said, it'll make a nice gift. I'm going to put a link down in the description. It'll take you to Amazon. And also, I think I'll put in the webpage for this thing, so you can go check it out. And also in the description, there'll be a code so you can receive a 10% discount. It's relatively inexpensive, and I think it's got a lot of advantages that you would enjoy in your shop. Okay, I've decided I'm going to show you what it will do inside here. I am somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 feet from the back wall. I've got it on a tripod and I've got it level. And that's kind of an important thing that I've found, that you need to have it level. Let me zoom in on the back wall back there. Now if you can go beyond everything, you can go to, yeah, you can see right there is the laser. Now in the camera you can't see it that well. Okay, so now you can see the dot on the wall. That's roughly 30-something feet. Let's see, let's get a reading. So there's the reading. I did it twice, and it was 29.4 each time. So it's pretty consistent in its readings. On the camera, I couldn't get it quite the way I wanted it, but I could see it very clearly. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. And if you wouldn't mind, like and subscribe to the channel. Check this little guy out. See you later.